So I don't even know if California or West Coast rappers that are even in the space to, be talking about something like rap with all of the the seriousness of what's going on out there. Once again, prayers and well wishes, positive energy, love and light to all of them out there. But I don't know. Out here, I'm hearing people talk about the responses to Joey Badass's "The Ruler's Back" song. Um, I haven't heard any of them except for the one from Ray Vaughn. I don't know if anybody knows about the other ones, let me know. Put them in the comments so I can check them out. But I heard a nice size plate Keisha or the Ray Vaughn joint, and he blacking out, right? He's blacking out. Here's my thing. Why is everybody so mad? All right, let me not say that. All Joey Badass said was too much West Coast meat riding. Not in those terms, right? Trying to clean up my speech a little bit. That's all he said, right? I mean, the references to the murals or whatever, all of that questionable stuff. Like even like I said in my first blog on the topic that when you put all the things together, it does sound like a shot, right? But respectfully, when Kendrick did Control and creatively said these provocative things in his verse, right? He said names, right? But he didn't diss them. When you everybody when you pull it apart, it was like, no, he didn't diss them. He technically said he respects them, and but when it's on the song, it's competition, and we all know that that's a fact, right? Everybody, if there wasn't a pass, everybody created a pass for Kendrick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember people sending me the song like niggas sent me Control like I was supposed to respond to it, right? Him saying he the king of New York, this, that, and the third. There are tons of analogy, people who analyze what he meant when he said that. He was saying he was Biggie, he was saying he was Pac, he was saying he was just that, he was the greatest. Right? Here we have on the song, Joey Badass said, too much West Coast meat riding. Question. Don't y'all on the West Coast feel like it's too much West Coast meat riding? Do y'all want people meat riding y'all? Who wants that? Because nobody at no like when someone says in the testosterone filled world of hip hop, right? Hip hop and hood-ish. If someone says that a female is sweating you, which is a synonym for meat riding you, which is a synonym for what Joey Badass actually said, or somebody saying she on my, you understand what I'm saying? If you're speaking about in the testosterone filled world of hip hop and hood-ish, if you're speaking about a woman, that's a good thing, right? She on my. You understand what I'm saying? If you're talking about males, it is always a bad thing when using those terms, right? So it usually means you either hating on the person, or you trying to be like the person, or you trying to get all you all groupified because of you trying to get next to the person, and it ain't about nothing genuine. Nobody's. That's never cool in terms of man-ish, right? I've heard people on the West Coast saying things that kind of coincide with the statement of niggas hating on the West Coast. Niggas meat riding the West Coast. Niggas trying to be us, or niggas trying to hate on us, or niggas all of the non-positive things that can be compared to too much West Coast prick licking. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all have said that. Y'all have said y'all been hated on. Somebody hate on you, you go, get off my. That's what the youngins, they do. Somebody hating on you, that's what you say. Get my out here. That's what y'all say when somebody's hating on you. Or if somebody is copying your style, you would say the same words. So if Joey Badass says that it's too much of that going on, why are y'all triggered? Respectfully. He doing y'all a favor, technically. He doing hip hop a favor, because it has gotten to a point where hip hop had lost all of its individuality, and everything sounded like this one uniform thing, right? Now, and that was after the West Coast. You know, the West Coast had their rise and fall. You know, a lot of Texas had their rise and fall. Detroit, whatever, every region. You know what I'm saying? The Midwest, they had, but it all started to sound like a certain source. Even Atlanta had its right now. Atlanta ain't never really fall. I don't know if you could say it really, but you know when Miami started blowing up after that, you know, you understand. Everybody had they rank, they time in the front, and you know, on the front page. You know what I'm saying? And but it got to a certain point where everything just sounded like a certain, you know, if you wanted to get on the radio, if you wanted to blow up, you wanted to be mainstream, to blow, pause, you had to be, you know, everything sounded the same. And we all know that, right? This whole Kendrick Drake thing has kind of sparked an ascension and an arising of pause of the, you know, the West Coast culture and music and sound. Even though it has evolved, it's not the same as in the Death Row era, which wasn't the same as it was in the NWA era. You know what I mean? So that's dope. And while they're doing it, you got dudes everywhere talk about they not like us. I've said they not like us. You understand what I'm saying? I've said it in a couple of my blogs. If you know, every once in a while, the moment felt right. It aligned with what I was saying, right? But I've heard dudes talk about they not like, that's not y'all song. We talking to y'all. I've heard people say that. You understand what I'm saying? So again, when Joey Badass says too much West Coast meat riding, why y'all mad at them? You understand? You know, they talk about, you know, everybody in, I mean, y'all have said it, like everybody, the Bloods and the Crips out here, like that, they, like New York stole that from y'all. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all don't respect it. I have an interesting concept when it comes to that, because I feel like, hey, aren't you proud? I mean, being strike that from the moment. Y'all are very influential. What y'all did was something that was that influential that it made it all the way over here. I don't know if y'all proud of that or not. You understand what I'm saying? But yes, the East Coast got Crips, and not gang banging, but Crips and Bloods. The East Coast got that from the West Coast. But the West Coast got hip hop from the East Coast. Ain't nobody complaining about that. You know, there was a time, you know, when the West Coast first, you know, started to, you know, first started blowing up, pause. you know, the East Coast was playing the asshole older brother. I'll give y'all that. But that been stopped. And from my vantage point. I mean, you know, I know people have, you know, that's debatable, but you know what I mean? Yeah, it is debatable because a lot of people feel the type of way because Big died out there. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people are still wounded from they still have residual emotions from that. But you know, like I could come on here and tell you, pause, 12, 19 different dope stories of some of the best times I ever had in California. So from in my reality and my, you know, so the people that are close to me and the people that know California through me, they love it. You know what I mean? But yeah. But the Ray Vaughn song is fire. I don't think Joey Badass should response. I think it's literally the same thing Kendrick did with Control. Not literally, but very similar to to what Kendrick did with Control. Kendrick put out Control, and 1 million people responded. How many of those people did Kendrick respond to? If you know the answer, put it in the credits. I think it should be the exact. I think it should be the exact same amount of people that Joey responds to, unless of course Kendrick responds to it. You understand what I'm saying? All the rest of that is just, you know, people just jumping out the window or capitalizing off a moment, which I can appreciate. If that's what you're doing, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, all of the pieces are laid up there. All right, you put it out there for us to do it, then I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? We in an era where that's what it is, whether I like it or not. You know what I'm saying? But if you got true emotions behind that, you understand, and you got real vigor because of what Joey Badass said in that song, I implore you, I request, I encourage anyone to fall back. It ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't no reason to be angry here. It ain't. Yeah. Because why should this go crazy? Why should this go up? Pause. Pause, protesters. Get your ass out of here. Let's see how welcome to the nation. Monster Nation is. I'm your host, your tour guide. The president of the Kang around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor with you. If you don't follow the rules, which are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks or a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all, don't matter. You know what I mean? Cash app tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. The Bandcamp link is there for those who would rather hear me rapping than to hear me yapping. All of the mixtapes are there from Slang and Rock Volume 2 all the way down to Shell Shop. So go get involved with that. Also, go watch the Shell Shop. Excuse me. Also, go watch the Winner Circle video. It's out now. You can play that one for everybody, the whole family. It's healing. It gives back. Also, Crownsville, the album is out. You cannot play that in front of the whole family. It can love it, but it doesn't love you back. You understand what I'm saying? The BCC video is out there. Check that out. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones. Pause. Rock, rock, rock. Everybody say rock, rock, rock. All right, rock on, rock, go on.